Good evening, viewers. Welcome to another interesting episode of Spill It Out on Casa TV. My name is Golden Charity, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
At Solarin. And on today's episode, we'll be discussing about the insecurities that is happening around us. So with me here are two beautiful guests. Please.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Omotoyo Sola Amulu.
Good day, everyone. My name is Oladejo Olamide Joseph.
You are both welcome to today's show. Thank you for honoring our invite. We really appreciate it. And you're looking so good.
You look good.
So,
Welcome.
moving on, I'll be throwing some few questions about insecurities. And I want you to enlighten us about it. So my first question to you, Mr. Finest, is what would you say about the current situations of the insecurities around us now?
Okay, when you're talking about insecurity,
Yeah?
it's not about kidnapping or abducting.
Okay.
So when you're talking about insecurity, it's more of when you feel unsafe in the environment you find yourself.
Okay.
And in the situation of environment we are presently, there has been a lot of crisis and issue.
Yes, a lot.
So which even in the country, as of today, we believe that everybody believe that they are not safe.
Yeah, sure.
So that's why everybody is asked to be conscious of where they go, who they meet, and who they talk to. There has even been a lot of crises that no matter where you find yourself or where you are going, make sure that you notify somebody so that when we don't pray for what is bad,
Yeah.
or
Exactly.
we are all human.
Things happen.
Yeah.
What is happening?
sure.
So it's just that presently the word insecurity has become a rampant
Very,
discussion in the environment that we are in.
Thank you.
All right, to you, Mr. Ola, I have some few questions for you too. How can school collaborate with the security agencies to enhance safety?
So, firstly, I'll say information sharing
Information
by
sharing.
establishing clear protocols for sharing intelligence on
Okay.
potential threats, criminal threats, and the how will I put it? Let me say suspicious activities happening around the school campus and school premises. So for two, I'll say campus safety audit. I feel like our school or schools
Yeah.
should be able to appoint experts
Okay.
in security school. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So experts that can identify vulnerability
Okay.
and recommend improvements.
So, Mr. Finance, please, what do you think are the most common insecurity threat that we face currently?
It's no more a news. It's everywhere. That we presently is now looking as if in a student community, that is where we have major crisis of insecurity. Presently, the one in Oyo State, and even let's come to our immediate environment.
Yes.
It has been rampant within this environment whereby we have
Sure.
armed robbery,
A lot.
how
That
would I put
happens
it,
a lot
domestic
these days.
attack.
Yes.
So presently, I think what we should look into is that what exactly is our community doing in order to keep us safe.
Yes.
Because if this school does not exist in this environment will not be known anywhere.
Exactly.
So as a student that comes from anywhere in the world to come and study in this place, they need to look at the fact that how can we keep these people safe? Because when we are safe, we can actually tell more people to come.
Sure.
But in an environment where you feel like you are not safe enough to even sleep overnight, how will you even focus on studies? How do you want to, there's a lot of things. And, all of those insecurities also affect economy.
Yes.
So it affects instability in this environment. So I feel like right now, we just need to look at the robbery, the kidnapping. Presently in this environment, we've not really experienced kidnapping. But majorly as a student, what we experience more in this environment is robberies and attack of students.
Yes.
So I just feel like this community and this university management have a lot to do for us to keep us safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Finance. And to you, Mr. Ola, why are schools sometimes targeted by criminals or armed groups?
So
I'll pick it up. I think I have a point to pick.
Okay,
up.
okay.
where groups of people are gathered,
Yes.
and you know, look at the numbers of students in this environment.
Mm.
As of now, we're looking at 40,000 students.
More
Sure,
than
more than
And do you get? And we're looking at the fact that these are young people who are living a more luxury life.
yeah.
Do you get? So,
Mhm.
if you look at the statistics of students within here, they spend most of their money on luxury things. So, and
Most
in
of
a
them.
time of poverty that is increasing in this country, if you are somebody that wants to attack somebody, the first thing you look at is that who do you want to attack? Is it somebody you have power more than? Because
Okay.
you won't see a police officer or an army or a soldier man, and you say you want to go and rob the person.
You
So
won't
one
see
of the most vulnerable people presently is the students, because they want to focus on more living their luxury life and academics. So maybe that is one of the reasons. And in this environment, we're in a community where it's still local. Do you get? It's not that exposed. We still have people staying in the bush among the students.
Yes.
So they are prone to be vulnerable to any attack of harmony. I think that is one of the reasons why we're having much attack on students.
And I also see schools can be targeted by criminals for so many reasons.
Okay.
So many variety of reasons.
Okay.
Alright.
Sometimes it can be about resources,
Hmm.
and it can be about like maybe money in the school. And I feel like this other times is about making a statement or gaining attention for a cause.
Wow.
Schools can also be seen as a symbolic target, representing the government or society that the attackers oppose in some cases. It's about sometimes the kidnappers use it to like disrupt the activity in the school, and it causes trauma to the students and
Oh,
teachers.
yeah,
of the
yeah,
school.
sure. Big one.
So
The reasons behind these attacks
Okay.
are very complex.
Okay.
It often ties to social or political or economic issues.
yeah.
That's what I would say.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ola.
So I want to ask, what warning signs should students, administrator, and students notice?
You know, when it comes to warning sign, every environment has its own ways. But in this environment that we are, one of the warning signs I would advise the students majorly, because they are the
Yeah.
end receiver of most of these things.
They are the most
That
target.
you have to be conscious of yourself, because recently I feel like most of the attacks that comes to them are within their immediate environment. We are not just paying attention to it.
Exactly.
Because somebody will not just think of, okay, I want to come and rob these people, without having enough information.
Yeah, exactly.
It could have been somebody among them that is
Giving them the
giving them
info.
information. So one of the most challenging things is that majority of students nowadays are not conscious of themselves. We lack information of ourselves and our environment.
Okay.
We pay attention to things that we should be less concerned about. Because when they rob somebody in your, there was a time that the doctor was say something to me and I pick it up that if somebody die of malaria in your environment,
Okay.
everybody in that environment should understand that it's a collective responsibility that caused that death. So if a robbery happens in an environment every single time, like the interval are normal, that means that there's something within that environment that is it's either attracting or giving them information.
Sure.
So one of the warning signs we need to look at is that whether he was talking the other time, he talked about how do I put it? People not paying attention to the people around you. You just see somebody coming around in your environment without even knowing that is this person. You just see him come.
Don't question them.
You get. And most of the time, most of these bike names, they are bookies. It was mentioned sometimes that they are abokis or they are mola or so they are awusas. So most of them too sometimes, as a student, we've given our life to them. Not because you want them to help you get some things, they have access to your house, they have access to your property, a lot of those things. So there's no how you won't be vulnerable. Because anybody that see you having 2 iPhones, you know, if you get to a student room sometimes, even you don't go home again. You know those things. And people are exposed to it. They've seen, because we believe that students need to live some. There's a measure of life you have to live.
as
So
a
when you are
student.
living beyond that measure, it attract a lot of vulnerability. That attract a lot of attack. So one of those warning signs is that you need to be conscious of the way you expose yourself.
Okay.
Fine, there was a time when it comes to harassment.
Okay.
The female harassment.
Yeah.
We used to say, don't wear skimpy clothes because it attracts attention. So now, as in this insecurity, you have to stop living some flashing life. I'm not saying you should not live your life.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that limit the way people get access
To you.
to you. Because when they don't know,
That's a good point.
they won't get to know.
Sure.
So when they know,
Surely they will
get to
come.
know. So that.
Thank you so much. So, Mr. Ola, what advice would you like to give to students on staying safe?
Okay, so I'll say students should be aware of their surroundings.
Okay.
Like always pay attention to what's happening around you, especially when walking alone at night.
Okay.
Sticking together. Don't travel alone. If you are traveling, like make sure you are with people. Make sure people are with you, and also always share your location.
Okay.
Oh.
Sharing of location is also a very, very important key to insecurity. Trust your instinct. Like there was a time I was driving along Agege. So I was driving along, then it was a night journey, it was a night trip.
Okay.
So there was a shortcut to my destination. But with that shortcut, I was thinking, okay, should I go this shortcut or this long cut? Then I took the long route to my destination. Then on getting there the next morning, I was told that they kidnapped and they hijacked certain, like they hijacked 2 cars.
So follow your
Wow.
instinct, save you.
Yeah, follow your instinct. That's
Okay.
also another key word. Then be cautious online. Be cautious of whatever you post. Whatever you post online.
Social media life.
Social media life. Because I feel like our generation now, we post a lot about things happening in our environment. And we report suspicious activities. If you see anything, if you see something, say something.
Say
to the right
something. Yeah,
authorities.
sure.
If you see anything, make sure you report to the right
Of
authorities.
course, because if
I
you
just want to
talk,
add a few points to that.
Okay.
That's some information you don't post online.
like,
Because as a family person,
yeah.
you don't post where your children go to schools. You
Okay.
don't post your house address
Yeah.
so that you don't get to access easily. Because if those information are online, anybody, there's a lot of cases that even I've experienced. Somebody calling me and say they pay for my ransom, that they
Wow.
asked to kill me.
Really?
Yes, you get. So somebody just getting your number from anywhere online and all of those things. So all those things we should be conscious of those things that we post, like what you said. I'm just trying to protest
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the points.
sure.
So you know all those things. You just have to be conscious of things you do online. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate you.
All right, we've all heard from our guests. So let's take a proper measure of security. Let's be indoor at the appropriate time. And if you see something, report. If you see any suspicious activities, let's report ourselves. So I remain your humble host, Atonda Tolani, and my co-host.
Golden Charity.
See you next week.
Same time, same station.
Bye.
Bye.